What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new news video. Today what I have for you guys is Activision has randomly dropped a big Modern Warfare 3 blog post in regards to multiplayer, the brand new maps, as well as a showcasing of early gameplay footage, and that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what I'm going to showcase. So if you find the video informative or helpful at any point, consider hitting that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's get into it. So this is the first photo that we have right here. They showcase 3 different operators. As you can see, Shadow Company Milsim is also one of them on the left. And then there's like these brand new ones right here. And then behind them, you can see that they're playing on Favela. But then once you scroll down a little bit more, they said history modernized. What's your favorite Call of Duty multiplayer map? And then we go on and then they talk about Modern Warfare 3's terminal, and then they showcase a photo of it. So this is what Modern Warfare 3 terminal looks like. As you can see, the ladder right there is the first thing that I spotted. So that means you could still get up there like you can in the original MW2. There was like rumors that there was going to be an elevator instead. That was a little bit weird. But it seems like they kept that same 2009 Modern Warfare 2 energy and brought it back, just a remastered version. So it looks very similar, almost exactly the same. And then they talked about Afghan, Derail, Estate, Favela, Karachi, basically all the maps. As previously revealed in MW3, it will launch with these modernized versions of these Core 16 maps. And then Sledgehammer ended up posting a Intel drop video based on these multiplayer maps, which I'm going to show you in just a second. But let's look at these other maps real quick. So Afghan, here is a photo of what it looks like right now. I thought it was just going to be a copy and paste of Sati Cave. Basically, that is Afghan on Al Mazrah, but it seems like they actually remade it on their own in a completely separate and different manner. So you can see that they have like the scrap from the plane, they have it in flames, and then there's like the random things here and there that you see from the original Afghan map. And then they also ended up showcasing Quarry, which, as you can see here, does look a little bit like the Al Mazrah version that we have right now, but at the same time, they did recreate it, it seems like. But the next map they end up showcasing is Scrapyard, and it says, in other words, who played Favela Terminal Scrapyard in 2009 may expect a wave of nostalgia as they encountered the visual updates, and more experienced veterans may appreciate the modernization updates for gameplay flow purposes. So if they did do changes, they said they're making them to fix the original MW2 flaws where maybe the flow of the map wasn't as perfect. They're making it perfect here. The next one that we have is Favela. This is our first look at the map. It looks beautiful. I mean, they have the graffiti, the trees, and then at the same time, it looks different from the original Favela, but you can still see the similarity. So that's what it means to have a perfectly remastered map rather than have like a newer version of the map. So it seems like they dedicated it to make it exactly the same, just make it look better, because they did provide other photos. You can see the hallway is still there, and it just looks great. The next one that we have is Derail. This one was the original MW2 snow map. It was a pretty massive map, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like they updated the trains here, they colored them in and added a different style of trains, and this is what they did. And it says, however, the most important changes to the 6 multiplayer maps aren't how they look, but how they ultimately play. Because of the technological advancements in Call of Duty's animation and movement techniques over the past 14 years, operators can tactical sprint and leap between rooftops, mantle, and navigate alleyways with tac stands, giving players more confidence during these frenetic close-quarter engagements. Essentially, a modernized Modern Warfare 2 map means an authentic multiplayer experience with learning from Call of Duty franchise's rich history. So they say over the years, with all the improvements they've been doing, this map is going to be completely different. It's going to feel so much better than it did in the original MW2. And then going on, they end up showing Rundown. That one got a little update as well. You can see that they added like little, visual things, effects and stuff like that to it. And then the next one that we have is Estate. It looks like they made that one a little bit brighter. I remember it was like a little gloomier than this, and it looks like they kept everything the same. The building looks almost exactly the same, just a different color. There's a vehicle there, and then it looks just like the original one, but it looks better. And then the next one that we have is gonna be Skid Row. I was never really a fan of this map, but it seems like they remade it and it looks a lot better than the original one. The original one had like that weird color correction of like green on it, and this one looks a little different. It looks better, but yeah, this is Skid Row, and that's what it looks like. And then Rust is back as well. It looks like it's completely remastered. Everything looks brand new here in this map. It sort of reminds me of the remakes that we've seen in the past of Rust, But yeah, this is the photo that we have of it. And then one of the more favorite ones that we got is going to be High Rise, and they kept it to the same exact way where you can even actually get on the crane, which is probably going to be my favorite thing. And then the final map that we have is going to be Karachi, and this is the photo that they have provided of it. But other than that, they also did say that at launch there's going to be a total of 20 maps, so the 16 core ones, and then there's going to be 4 massive environment maps. At season 1 of MW3, there's going to be a total of 3 all new original brand new maps, and then in season 2 there's also going to be 3 brand new all original maps. But let's go ahead and talk about the video that they ended up showcasing. So with this video, they gave us our first look at the gameplay as well as just the animated version of what these maps look like. They gave us different angles of what these different maps look like, and they pretty much talked about how all the past experiences of Call of Duty had led up to this point where it's going to be a modernized version of MW2, but at the same time you're going to still remember that feeling that you got when you first played MW2. So that's what their goal is to make you feel like you're playing these OG maps for the first time again, to bring back that original nostalgic feeling. And then they also talked about what the different developments and ideas and tactics that they ended up using. And then you can also see they showed a little bit of gameplay of what it looked like on High Rise, so running around, being able to climb, the movement. As you can see, the climbing was extremely fast, and the mantling, all that was like, it looked really nice, and the movement was there, so you were able to see it just from like the little couple seconds of the gameplay that they ended up showcasing. You could see like the different environment, the fire, the explosions, the different effects that are going on with this, and it just makes it look so much better and so much more alive than the original MW2 did. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? These are the photos that they have given us. These are the things that they've shared with us. There are a couple other photos. They've also mentioned that you are going to be able to play the beta starting on October 6th to 7th. That's going to be their early access, and that's only going to be for PlayStation. So if you did pre-order the game, you will be sent a code around that date, and then you'll have to go to callofduty.com/redeem, redeem the code, and then you'll be able to play it on the early access. And then there's the open beta for PlayStation. So if you did not pre-order, you'll be able to play the open beta on the 8th to the 12th, and then it's the same thing on week 2, but for all other platforms. So make sure you try and get a code from that Twitch stream, which I've talked about, going to be going live on September 16th, which is Saturday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the official YouTube page of Call of Duty or the official Twitch page of Call of Duty. All you have to do is make sure you connect your Activision account to either your YouTube account or to your Twitch account, wherever you're going to watch, and then just watch. They're going to give you some raffle codes. Every hour that you watch, you will end up getting one up until 3 hours, and then they'll put you into a raffle where you can get yourself up to one of 50,000 different beta codes. So try and get that. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. Even if you've already pre-ordered the game, you can give it a try, give it to one of your friends who haven't pre-ordered it, so that way you can have a buddy to play the game with when it does drop. But this is everything that you need to know in regards to Modern Warfare 3's map update and the new blog post that we have just received today. We also did end up getting a Modern Warfare 2 update, which I'll probably make a separate video to talk about. There's also going to be a big event, a surprise event actually, that we didn't expect is going to be coming into Modern Warfare 2, and I'm going to talk about and discuss that in an upcoming video. But if you found this video informative and helpful, consider hitting that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on the latest Call of Duty news and updates. And let me know, what do you guys think about these maps coming in? Which one are you looking forward to the most out of all of them? Which one looks the nicest? But anyways, it's been your boy Trill. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.